good to go. It's saying it's gone through, and it is going through. Good, 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 good. All right. So now we're just going to leave that as is. I think we are actually good to go for a change. We are ready to rock and or roll. So we have come to a realization in the last couple of days that we do not have time to be fucking around with one chapter a night. We have approximately 5 streams left and somewhere around the 15 chapters to go. Yeah, we're gonna have to push through a little bit. Get out of the way of the camera. We have to go talk to a hot guy in Shinjuku. Rampage. All right, they teleport us. Forgot about that. I thought I got his number for a second. Like random hot guys giving me their phone numbers. It's not the worst thing that can happen. We're gonna get poisoned. Right, we need to evolve our Tamamonic, if nothing else. I do quite like the maze dungeons when I have a mini-map. Like, no mini-map, and this shit's gonna piss me off, but mini-map, much better. Oh, that's helpful. All right, so we can go through here. We should be able to evolve into a Gekomon, hopefully, considering we are dealing with an Otamamon here. Yeah. And he doesn't even increase our memory by much. That's what you'll love to see in a Digimon. Not invasive. That's where we just came from. That's where the boss is. So, we want to head back because we haven't cleared this place yet. We want to get the 100% clear rate if we at all can. Alright, so over here. Hopefully will lead to a chest. Not just a dead end. Alright, so we were basically at the 100% clear rate anyway. That's frustrating. Damn datas. It's weird that there's still the free attribute in this. It's like, hey, how about you don't have any bonus or downside against anything? Which is just annoying if you ask me. Like, some people might disagree. They're wrong. They're most definitely wrong. All right, we should be able to take out this Lilymon now. Of course, it's flowers. They're just taking photos of themselves. That's excellent. Right, Lilymon is basically just Mimi, and Mimi was constantly thirsty as hell. Sorry, that's not quite right. Mimi wasn't thirsty, she was just desperate for attention. Like, it's terrible to say. Still kind of true. Right, holy shit. One hit KO. Fuck me. Revival capsule, I suppose. How in the fuck are we meant to survive that? Revival capsule again. Alright, we're gonna go with a Mega Flame. This bitch is just determined to kill that Greymon. The problem is, if I stop reviving him, they're just gonna hit the Angemon instead. That's no better for us. Jesus Christ, that thing hit like a truck. We need to evolve. We need to get to some ultimates. Maybe we should do some like little side questy dudes. Love giving the chickens their apples. This bitch is great. You know, it's really concerning. Like, I do appreciate the fact that he's like, hey, this is a virus, I need to get rid of it. At the same time, it's like, as soon as he realizes that it's something that's a bit obsessed with him, like, hey, no, I am into this. Again, concerning. You got new clothes for me. Nah, nothing worth it. We'll be here in a couple of weeks. Cannot fucking wait, cunt. Alright. Back to base. We're just gonna see if we don't have a new ship we can buy from you. Like, best case scenario would be revival items. Haven't actually been able to buy them yet. It's concerning. Cool. Then we're going to finish this one off. Do the other new one, not the one we just got, the other one. Where's Mario? Oh. Yeah, so we got this, which is the Nakano Underground. We're gonna do red, this, and hot sweat. Defender patch. Maybe it'll increase our defense. Let's just get the hell into it. Tell me we're not fighting the boss from it from the start. Weird. Why is everything a data? We're actually going to just change out. We're going to change out Surge for a Gekomon. Gekomon and Gabumon are the only things we really have that we can use. We're going to do that. Actually, no, we're going to do that. That way we still have an attack going through. Look at those belts. We're gonna go for a Heaven's Thunder? No, Nano Machine Break. Yeah. Now we just need Guardimon's next attack and we win. Don't think we even need to bother with a real move, just normal attack. Or that, I suppose. I really hope that's not it. We also probably should move X-Demon into the main party so we can get his cam up. Okay, multiple Galmon. That's not as bad then. Let's get the loot. Grab this. We'll go back to where we saw the other Galmon. There's another one over there. Worth a shot for the 5%. And then we'll just Nano Machine Break. Every chance we got, Nano Machine Break. It's gonna be a dodge chance, isn't it? Was there dodge chance? Good. All is good in the world. Oh, and Gabumon is level capped. Not so good in the world. Also, am I the only one that thought when they said boxing that they were like, talking about like putting things in boxes? I wish I could blame this on watching The Office. Actually, no, I don't. I fucking stand The Office. Right. Guardimon's pretty close to leveling at least. Go with that. Right, as long as Guardiamon hits, we win. No pressure or anything. Right. So that's... Oh, fuck you. 51 points off. I'm pretty sure Surge can also almost level up. Sorry, he should also be almost able to evolve. I'm pretty sure his is just 30. Oh, Devimon's at max level. All right. No, we'll just power through. And that will work. Okay, that's a weird combination of Digimon. This should definitely let us slop Digimon. He only needs 80 or so more XP. Yeah, fuckloads. Excellent. We should be able to get at least one ultimate, which means we are going to have to shift down some Digimon. Right, but before we do that, they did tell us that Devimon is at maximum level. He cannot become Devimon, but we'll go with whatever you are. Nice Devimon. You know, I'm not mad at that. You're not nearly max level, neither are you. Dan Beamon's still got a while to go, but we can get a Waspmon now, so we're getting a Waspmon now. And Guilmon become a Growlmon. Nice. Other than that, I think Ginryomon's probably also... No, you're the evolved version. Okay, you're fine then. Dorumon's still the champion. Sorry, still the rookie. We'll go to Darugamon. Just follow the natural evolution line. And everything else is at least champion level. Apart from Xiaokomon. But Xiaokomon is not a high enough level yet. In our party now, Gardramon still need... Gardramon need a level 28. Jesus. He also takes 6 more data. We're getting ourselves our Andromon. Alright, we're going to shift Geckomon straight out. Then Greymon, I believe, needs 32. I am wrong once again. Digivolving to Greymon. Metal Greymon. And he takes 14 memory, so another 6 increase. I'm going to move XVmon to the Digibank. And we can evolve Carbiterimon into Mega Carbiterimon. We're going to shift Goblimon out now. And then... Can we evolve Surge yet? Not into what we want. So he doesn't evolve. Surimon definitely doesn't evolve. Surge, or the one we think it is, which is this one, I believe. We need level 30, so we need one more level before we can do it. Alright, also, while we're thinking about it, let's just organize our party so instead of it being like this, and we've ended up with 3 vaccines. How the hell is Andromon a vaccine type? It's annoying. Fuck it, we're just gonna have to punch through everything we find. And hopefully not have to do anything that requires any other attributes of Digimon. Because, yeah, that's gonna suck. But also, this is gonna be awesome because... Oh, we went back downstairs the same way we came up. It's gonna be awesome because we now have 3 ultimates. And that is a significant power increase from what we had. Let's test this out. 115. Jesus. Sure. Right. We're dealing reduced damage with everything against these guys. Shit. Alright, we need to just get this one guy. Anytime we come against a virus, that virus is fucked. Fighting Datas, we are not in a good position though. Alright, for 5 levels. It's a decent increase. It's a really good increase for you. I feel like the issue also is that Digimon aren't really specialized for attack. Except for Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon hits like a fucking tank. Right, we're also taking double damage from these guys. Alright, screw it. Hit him hard. Hit him with whatever we can. Damn it. Alright. That's not bad. We need to just be punching him though. Realistically, we just need to bring in a different type of Digimon. We're not going to be shifting from Metal Greymon's attack though, because Metal Greymon has the highest attack. We are instead going to shift Andromon out for Kurosarimon. It's disappointing because he was our starter, but I like the other two more. Right, so we're going to head back to the Digilab and transfer everything. Nice. Insta-kill. Beavers. One, two. Oh, 2 out of 3 in the back. There we go. A little bit more attack, a little bit more attack. So Endermon's attack stat isn't terrible either. We've also now got the data for a Galmon. We'll just push it. Otherwise, this is going to take too long. It's probably going to be the last dude anyway. Yeah, just Data Crush. Has a tiny chance of one-shotting him. There you go. Right. I'm really glad that's over now. Is there another way to go? I didn't see any branches. There we go. Kurosarimon is definitely MVP in this dungeon. Though the fact that Metal Greymon keeps on one-shotting everything is pretty excellent. Right, we now have enough for a Doremon, although we already have Doremon. The other thing, though, is that we need level 30. We now got level 30. Means we're going to have to eject something. So I think it's him. Either him or the bottom one. It was the bottom one. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna have to move Metal Carbuterimon out. And from that, we're gonna move Seedramon back in. No, we got 9 points. I'm not gonna waste it on Seedramon. Yeah, we're gonna move Seedramon back in. And then we've still got 3 points. We can't really get anything else with that. Not without it being in training, and I don't think we really want in trainings at this point. Also, as soon as we can, we're going to be de-evolving Surge, because this is not what we wanted. Unfortunately. Alright. So, we are also just going to shift around our Digimon, so that we have, instead of Andromon, we have Seedramon. We might also try and train up Seedramon so that it can be a permanent part of the party. It is a pretty dope ultimate. Sorry, it's pretty dope across the board. It's more dope when it gets to its ultimate and mega level. It's also a Dark Master, and you can't really go bad with a Dark Master. Right, data crusher. Do you kill things instantly if you're 2 levels higher than them? Sorry, 2 evolutions higher than them. If so, that's pretty cool. That's the last one. Alrighty. That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie to you. I'm going to send a request to your work so I can watch you working. No, thank you. Alright, quest is completed. Then we've got this new creepy quest. Though it does give a farm expansion. So creepy as shit or not, still want to do it. I agree. Don't drink the coffee. Never drink the coffee that woman gives you. So this guy needs a part-time job. Still don't want to deal with that creepy shit. Nice. That would be the Ninja USB. Friendship DX is the Friendship Digi-Egg, and the Topaz is a sellable. See, I know my shit. We need to check around Eden to see if there's something with an exclamation mark. Or a lock. A lock would also work. We still can't buy anything good here. Right, I want to hack a Mr. Navid at some point. That's got to be the goal, right? I don't think I'm going to be going to Kowloon. Like, I could be wrong, but I feel like our mate's not that kind of sketchy. Maybe I'm wrong. Try the business tower? Right, in that case, we're gonna go and talk to some people and see what the fuck's going on. We'll head back to the cafe, because that's where we found him and where we left him. Alright. Find 3 jobs in Eden. but there was nobody with any kind of identifier that they would be able to give him a job in Eden. Also, I know too many people named Eden to be okay with finding him a job in Eden. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna head in here. We're actually just gonna start talking to everyone. Seriously, there's no one that has an identifier on them. If he's okay with the little sketchy, maybe we should just go to Zaxxon? Because every other time we've had something like this, everyone that we've meant to talk to has had, like, some kind of identifier above their head. So we'll head to Zaxxon. If that doesn't pop up with anything, then I guess we'll go wander around Kowloon. Again, I don't even think he's going to be able to get to Kowloon. But that's the only place left. Oopsie. All right. Yeah, smash these guys. All right. Apparently, if we go, cool. If we go into here, go to our player. Find 3 Broadway jobs. When they say Broadway, do they mean like Nikano Broadway? Nikano Broadway? Alright. We're gonna head back to the IRL. Then we're gonna look around the Broadway and see if we can't find a job. Alright, so there's nothing on this floor. Wait, one. Alright, then we'll go up to floor 2. Nothing here. Floor 3. But I don't even like finding myself a job, let alone this guy. Two jobs. And top floor. Where's the third person offering a job? Hmm. All right. This is a tiny fucking arcade. All right. Oh, so that's where it loops around. I don't know how I never noticed that before. There you are. Stuff pickled in formaldehyde. That sounds like somebody's body parts being dissolved. Buy ship for you go, pal. For you go, pal. Hmm. Some of these people in this game are irksome as shit. That's a multiple part quest. Just to make sure, where do they want us to go on Kowloon? Kowloon level 3. Okay. Also, before we go in, what level do we have to get Garudamon to before we can go back to being an Angemon? Oh, we can do it right now. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think the Digimon in this game have the whole when you degenerate, you retain some of your power thing that they have in the later games. But we also should have gone and gotten an extra Digimon because we have the extra space now. We can do that from Kowloon. Right. We need to get something that's data attributed. We got 7 points as well. So we want. Why does it have to be Goblimon? Actually, Goblimon can evolve right now, so we'll take Goblimon, and then we're just gonna immediately evolve him. A Kim of 25. Right. In that case, Goblimon is actually going to get moved into here. We'll just temporarily take Lekismon. We'll come into here. We're going to nice. We're going to set these guys up. Develop with. We've only got 11k. We'll go with 1k again. And then we're going to go to Goblimon and feed him every piece of Digimeat we got. Cool. Actually, what's your stats now? You have a 14. Alright, we'll leave Goblimon here for now. We'll check what attribute Lekismon is, because if they're a data as well, that's... We don't need a data, we need a virus. Okay, that makes things a little easier. Take Gekomon. Better yet, we'll take Waspmon. Because Waspmon is best boy. Oops, did not mean to do that. Put you in the party. All I wanted was this. And what can we digivolve you into? We have no clue about 3 of them. That's what we're going for. Because I can't tell exactly what it is. That's Cannon Beam on though. Alright. Now, why is there a boy band just sitting here? And a girl group. At least they're helping us. Ooh. Turn around and take a screenshot. See, this wouldn't be concerning if we didn't know that this guy is meant to be like an omen of evil shit coming. Like an eater is meant to show up when he shows up. God. All right. Cool. That gives us our farm expansion. And gives us a rank, an almost Cyber Sleuth. All right. Let's do the actual next quest, which gives us a farm development kit. Okay. Ah. Okay, so we're going to the basement. Is what we're getting. I really wish the camera could see the temperature gauge right now. I'm not sure if these guys should be sleeping like this. All right. My job is to find out what the gate is. Go to Nakano Underpass. We take the elevator? Didn't think it was going to be that simple. We take map there. Okay, so it's not just the underneath this place. That'd be too easy. think they're oversimplifying this a little bit. $100 later. Maybe I need to not concentrate. So if I want to hack into computers and jump into them like this, I have to be like my parents and be disappointed. That tracks. Alright, what can we find in here? We will just quickly change out our party. So that we can have that of Kurosariumon, we're going to take Waspmon. It gives us a data, a vaccine, and a virus in our front party. We're just fighting in trainings. I feel bad. Not bad enough to not beat them up, but I still feel bad. A little bit. Alright, we need to power level Surge up. When we can get Surge to Ultimate, we're going to replace the Metal Greymon with him. Alright, so we now have a yellow copied. That's cool. I feel like a sim. It's over here. I've got a yellow ticket. This is what I like. Give me some of that tender goodness. There we go. I think the Digimon got a bonus not because they were like the data via vaccine kind of advantage, but instead the type advantage. Doesn't make any sense, but hey, neither do I 90% of the time. We can start hatching more eggs and... well, not hatching more eggs. We can start converting more shit. Thought already were there. Oh, this is an actual dungeon. It's all glitchy and shit. Stampede! There's easily enough there for them to share. Because they're just not good at sharing. Okay. I really appreciate there's a proper explanation for why we have Digimon floating around. That creepy dude's gonna show up here as well, isn't he? No way of getting in here, but he's definitely gonna end up he's definitely gonna be in here. Let's try and sit on the camera. Hmm. This giant urban area underground. All right. Go to the Metropolitan Office. Go here, go there, go fucking everywhere. We're going to the cop shop. Right. We're gonna dip for a second. And I will be right back. Alrighty. I think for the verts, we're going to turn off the birds. There we go. I wouldn't mind grabbing a beanie though. Let's go with. I'm feeling a little brainy tonight. Yeah, no. I really don't like the way these kinds feel. Let's go do it. Because we just came to say boo. Alright. Crack these open, and we'll get back into it. Hmm. Bug recovery? Hmm. So I think we need to equip our Digimon with some stuff. So we're gonna remove the two of these. We're gonna give you the attack and the speed. We'll leave Surge's thing. Surge also now has a maximum level of 70 fucking 4. Which is insane. This is an eater chilling out over there. Right, let's go fight an eater. It just happens to be chilling out here. We need some armor penetrating skills. Really? Hmm. I have no quests. That's never happened before. Ooh. We actually got a new island. Cool. So we are essentially just... Oh, we can't expand it anymore. We're going to take the flame symbol and give them the developer know-how. In our other farm, which we're just going to load every other Digimon we've got into it. Because why wouldn't I? Considering perfect amount. We are also going to just convert everything we've got real quick. Now if we go back in, we should have a couple more meat to use. 5 more in fact. So that gives us 19. We need 6 more. On island 2, we don't get meat per island. That's disappointing. We're just going to train. That can be what it is. Island 1 is going to be for making things and finding new quests. Island 2 is just going to be training the shit out of everyone. We'll try going back in, see if anything happens from that. Huh. Also, as a purely digital being, I should be able to pop it out anywhere I want. Nope. Is that it? What now? Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. If I listen to this song, I will die in 7 days. No, that's terrible. The digital doorway. Fuck yeah, Edamon. Though most of the Edamons are like, this is a monkey. This is a dude in a suit. This is the most Edamon is a puppet Digimon I've ever seen in my life. Just quickly, am I still in chapter 6? This quest is going fuck forever. No, I went the wrong way. But that I mean I went the right way. I almost miss out on some sweet loot. Or in that case, okay loot. Boo. You guys, try and climb out. Guys, catch me on the picnic. You may even drop it. No, he went in a different direction. I want the loot. Right. How far off of evolving these two am I? Also, I'm aware one of my chickens is a dick. He's been stealing food from everyone else. Get a Mega Seedron, we need level 30. And to get to Cannon Beamon, we need level 28. We're a while off. Why would we just let him run past us? Alright, so there's another place I'm going to be able to connect jump from. There we go. So jump in this vending machine, now the other vending machine. This is silly. Okay, so that seems like it's the actual exit. So hopefully we'll get loot at both ends of this. I got some exciting meat. Yeah. Let that sink in. And I got friendship. What? Oh, we have a memory up. I did not realize we had a memory up. Oh, we have, so Friendship DX is the thing that increases our camp. Friendship is the basic version of that. Okay, so we can. Oh, we did say we were going to do that. We'll just level up Metal Greymon 7 times. Oh, Metal Greymon's now at level 31. Which, Jesus fucking Christ. We should be almost able. Actually, we're not going to be anywhere near getting War Greymon yet. So it does make me wonder if I can have Shine Greymon as an option, or if it's just War Greymon. Ooh. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be a nothing fight. We win. Really? Ah. Now we need to spend a turn. We're gonna guard. Because if we hadn't of it, he would have 100% just immediately killed it. We get Seedramon back up, and we punch him in the face. Edamon was a joke villain even in the show. He's not a bad guy. Just kind of annoying. Although that's a look. Because that dress is barely at crotch level. That's a shirt. Nice. That's kind of cute. They made a corner just for Edamon CDs. Finally. Actually, what level do we need Metal Greymon to be at? None of these look very War Greymon-y. But minimum 50. That's what we want. Hi, Andromon. Let's do that. So the metal shop is on the top floor. I'm not sure where though, because I've never actually found it. Oh, here. I like how old school shitty these look. Especially that. So Arcadiamon has only actually appeared in Digimon V-Tamer. But it was a big thing in that. But hell, we've gotten him a little bit closer. And now we have access to Kowloon level 4. Actually, I think we already had access. Oh yeah. Hopefully we can actually punch through this thing. I think it only requires the ultimate to be able to punch through it anyway. Yeah. Nice. What does a researcher USB do? That's pretty cool. We might actually just equip that if we've got the extra slot somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Digimon can just have 3 random things. Yeah, that'll work. Impmon. That's cool. Impmon hit level cap already. That's honestly ridiculous. Toyogumon. Love that for us. Fucking Toyogumons. Alright, we'll hit it with a proper attack. That's skill from Seedramon this time. So Seedramon has a really high SP. There we go. Would have done the job from the get-go. 2, 3, 4. And we have the scan data for a Toyogumon. Alright, we're going to copy and paste this. Because I can almost guarantee we're going to need it at some point. There we go. Alright, at least we've only got Gekomon to deal with now. But at the same time, I want to deal with him. Now it's overkill. 1600 damage with 1 hit. Love it. A Wapamon. Little Kami dude. And there's our paste. It'd be better if they just climbed on. They're already on there. That'll work. Love using Beedrill. Fucking love the aesthetics of the female characters in this game. Right, we can go to the Digilab. We can evolve at least our Botamon. We might be able to... Actually, real quick, before we do that, before we even do that, we're going to come here. We're going to expand our farm. Going to a tier 4 farm. We even have a little fountainy area in the middle. Cool apple. They can have their flame symbol back. But we're going to come over to Goblimon over here. He's going to get some exciting meat. It did fucking nothing. 20... 23. We need 2 more. Good to have a 20% chance of fucking up, if I remember correctly. It does more than 20. Go to the Coromon. Alright, there's our objective at least. Oh, well, let me say my mother was a bitch. That's disappointing. Screw it. We're just gonna go straight there. You get a show. Alright, Tentomon and Pabumon need to be evolved now. Which means that we're going to have a Quagamon, which I think gives us all of the champions from Tentomon now. It's a nice little thing to have, I suppose. Very cool. Chapter 7, Part 2. Just run away with the boyfriend. Fuck this guy. Of the demons, by the demons, for the demons. Evil!
そのせいで大掛かりな電波ジャック上し
確かな証拠は
上城って絵でお母さんどうか安心して君は又吉圭
上白が絡むとどうしても何より俺がそこでだ。いやいや話はすべてお前さんがけど一丁前にそれ京ちゃんからクレミ探偵事務所もちろん確実な証拠はねえ。どうしても上白のここんとこ活発今がチャンスなんだ。ありがてえ。
今
Alright, let's just get this done.
又吉圭君の能力
Then I need a drink.
ただあの人におじさんはしかし私自身がそれならばいっそ巻き込んでいった方が万一の場合に私を守れるそう考えてくれているんだろう。まったくすまない。さて話を本筋に戻そう。君はどんなちその間おおよその
Right. Let's just get this shit done. Cool. Made a hit boost. Head back to the farm. No point in getting him to do quests. 5 hit boosts. Cool. Right, they can get another development going for another grand. Goemon is now at 26. Which means we have 3 evolutions to be doing. So our first one is our Tentomon, who does not have a high enough attack to become a Kawagamon. Right, he's going to become another Cavaterimon. And then he's going to get jettisoned out. Abumon also needs to be evolved. He's going to be evolved into a Yokomon. Just cause, I suppose. And then we're going to swap Yokomon out. Ooh. We have everything Yokomon can evolve into. Yokomon can just get swapped out for... on Farm Island 1, we want Gobemon. And we're going to Digivolve Gobemon. Will put us over the capacity for our party again. Excellent. Garurumon now can just get put back on Island 1 and we'll get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of Sakomon. Then while we're here, we can make you a Seolamon. And that's perfect. Seolamon, in turn, can evolve into Dragomon. That's pretty cool. No case, currently. Track down clues for the missing Sakura. Huh. Alright, we'll just start wandering around aimlessly, I suppose. Because that seems like a smart thing to be doing right now. Sure, what's our... Come on. Disappointing. Oh. There's a Nokia. Right. This Right. So we just got to wander around, find people to ask. That is our objective currently. Shitty objective. Nope. Right, next floor up. Hey, it's a boyfriend.
けどちょうどよかったいや地味そういえばさ悪魔巡礼ってのはまさかあのバカさく
Right. I need some kind of caffeine or sugar. So I'm gonna dip out for a sec, grab myself a drink, and then I will be right back. Just as soon as we get our asses to this office. Alrighty. I've tucked my daughter back into bed. I have had to remake her bed real quick. And I have myself a coat. I have myself a headache. But we're going to smash through this. And then we're going to call it tonight. As soon as we finish this chapter. Amethyst Mandala. Right. Where am I going? None. What? Into Kowloon 4. I don't know how she's coming with me. Because it's meant to be an only I can actually get through here. Maybe we'll re-find her Ogumon and Gobumon somewhere. So she can be useful like when we have the guy join us. I mean, at least he has the Diaborum online. Right. So finishing this quest or 11 o'clock happens. Whichever one happens first, that's when we're going to wrap up for the night. We got recording to do, and it's Father's Day tomorrow. And I don't really want to be too messed up for Father's Day. Okay, she does have Ogumon and Gobumon.
電脳空間ならのあ
Didn't we already kick your ass?
おいおいなんだ許せな
For a minute.
ノキアはそうだよノキアは安全
てかてかてかてかふざけ
Does that mean it's 5 on whatever they throw out on us? Gigadramon and Ogumon. Nope. Apparently those guys are just gonna piss off like absolute schmucks. Gonna Giga Destroyer on him. Make it a 3-on-1. And also do it. Shillamon's one of those Digimon where it's like, I kind of forget you exist. Waterboard!
早く
Yes, you. You did it.
君はサクラッチの居場所けどさ
なあそれがデモンズのアジトかけど
ねえそれはね
し
青春そうね中二病
Ooh, items. Ooh, a Flame Dramon.
覚悟してよね
Ooh. The Gold Numemon. One shot.
私たちは
Gold Numemon's a dope little thing to find though. It'd be cool if it is like the, hey, you get extra rewards when you beat this guy kind of deal. No. Before we challenge this guy and his armor Digimon, saved in over a chapter. Now let's beat the shit out of him. I'm pretty sure they're free attribute. Jesus. Love it. You can throw a health capsule on Seedron. That basically puts them back to full. You can throw a... You go with that. Nice, nice, nice. Launch another one. Almost down. That ought to do it. Alright, one more and we're done. Nice. And we got the Digi Egg of Courage. That's awesome. Oh, we haven't got a Vmon currently. We have got an X Vmon, so we could always just degenerate. What other loot did we get? Miracle Meat 3 and a Memory Up. Definitely worth the fight. Nice. Alright, what was that message? Oh, yes. Also, save. But what was that message we just got? Okay. Just our mom, wanting to be a mom. Wish it was like that in real life. Alright. You're just leaving him lying on the ground. Oh, Jesus. I suppose we could have just hit him with the special, but yeah. There's one of them down. Rude. We're too low on SP to use that. Let's, wake the fuck up. Hey, Serge, how you doing, man? Sorry if it took me a hot second to realize you sent that message. What's going on? Alright, after we grab whatever's in here, we're gonna bounce. Fun. We done goofed with you tonight. We accidentally evolved you into the wrong thing, so we've had to restart your evolution. Which is not fun, but oh. Your Saturday has started? Eh, that'd happen eventually. Alright, where is our export? My Saturday's almost over. Wait, no, we want to port out. Then we're going to the Devil's Den, or the Demon's Den. Or the Demon's Dungeon? Demon's Den. Man, it means I've had to go through an entire Saturday. Today has also been a stressful as shit day because we've been trying to sort out a screwed up ticket. Some of them, yes. Some of them, it's just they plumage going orange and brown. But yes, some of them it's sweet potato. Good Agumon and Godmon.
あの人がお
あんたのその失敗か。あ、それか、確かリップだかキックだか。
Like kicks or lips or whatever.
許さねえ。
アグモンが
ソウルライブの
Oh, fuck me. Suppose it is 5-on-3. In what world are these data? I want to say that you're the... No, you're the data. You're the virus. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna go for just hit this guy with everything we've got, I suppose. I love how much damage that does, but also the fact that the noise that we get from it is just really nice. Right, that's why that's doing that. You feel it? Oh yeah, I can feel it. We do not have anything that's going to give debuff or anything like that. We do have something that'll let us buff though. Damn it. Right, we're going to anti-panic this guy. Turbo Singer. Just bring the pain. As much as we possibly can. Bring the pain. You don't have enough power. Nice. I thought he was going to be left with a tiny slither left. That was going to annoy the crap out of me if he did. Alright, we're going to give the attack charge to Waspmon. Then we can give a chain plus to Seedramon. And you can use a SP spray A. Yep, we'll do that. Damn. Are these... Alright, allied stuff just immortal? He's not weak to water attacks or cold attacks. That's kind of disappointing. I just really want to drop his speed. Actually, just keep on bopping Waspmon. Crescent Leaf is 85 as opposed to the 425s. I think that definitely does more damage. Nice. Not a nice amount of damage, but nice. Alright, we're almost done. We gotta be almost done at this point. 350? A 4 combo. I think that's the best combo we've ever done. I didn't even know you could do a 4 combo. And a memory up XD. That's definitely worth what we've had to put up with. Right, we can also evolve Kurisarimon. And he's dropped something on the stage.
俺様はシンプルに単純にせっかくあの人
あんたさっきから
あの人って言ったら
君し
そこま
ジミー、バッチはそもそもアンさんみたいなパチモンを使うこと自体こういうのちょっとあんた深入りあんたばって言うぶっさいくなその減らず口
Wait, we have to... Holy shit. What? Okay, this is an exhibition fight. Got it. We're not meant to win this. And I mean that in like a, it's impossible for us to win this kind of way. We just gotta try and hold out for as long as we can. Either that or, you know, just lose. That is always an option. Okay, it was just a time base.
へいやめろと
いけず
今回のことは彼は純粋に客を呼びたくて電波監視しろ結局それらのアイディアを吹聴したのがそれはでき
You
ない
go.
5歳民で少女
てかユーゴぶっさいくなお
君の田んぼ後始末
ちょっとわっち
No.
は壊し
What's going on with your hair?
ユーゴといかん
It's like somebody's made plaits and then made balls on the side of your head with it. We instant transition back
なるほど
and we finish it off because that's all it should take.
さくらんとこ
春が
さてとしかし
我々は何情報の差を今何をとしている今回はごく
Also, if you guys want to know what the hell they're talking about, play the game yourself. I just want to go out and do the questing.
それはそうと
まあ
せいては
This is why I think I'm the wrong person to play RPG games.
あのね私あんなに可愛らしいデジモンを手足それに
I think a Vespamon's not a cute Digimon though.
今は具体ひらめいた
Right, shut up, Nokia.
よーしひらめ
Right. That is the end of the quest. We are just quickly before, so that I don't forget, going to use that and increase our memory by a whopping 10, which will let us. Oh, breakpoint E. We're going to use it on Surge. Push his levels a little bit further. What to say? We're gonna do that. We're gonna head into here. We can transfer in whatever Digimon we want to be having with us. Actually, before we do that, we can Digiconvert. genuinely, we might put him on it. I'm really glad they didn't try and make him on a free attribute or something like that. So he can come in. We've still got another 10 points. I mean, honestly, having imp on it isn't a XP on it isn't a terrible idea. We've only got 2 points left, so we're gonna leave it there. But what we're gonna do instead is we're going to go into here. Sorry, we do need to go back for 1 minute. We're going to here. We're going to come down to Garurumon. I'm going to give him all of this Digimeat. How much? 10? Cool. So now he has a cam of 73 because eventually we're going to need him to be able to have 100. Because that's what all the DNA digivolving things have been. It's always been 100. But what we can do now is we can get ourselves an Inferimon. Sorry, an Infamon. Which means we are gonna ooh, yeah, we're gonna get rid of Ciolamon. I genuinely don't care about Ciolamon. We are going to put our Terrimon into Farm Island number 2, and that gives everything full. And that's gonna do it for tonight. We'll just save on up, and yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed watching me go around and get absolutely nowhere in this. If you have, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. This ain't Twitch. And yeah, I've been Faye. You've been awesome. Stay tuned for more Digimon.